Askreddit thread. What products will you never buy just because you hate their commercial? The problem is fixed now, but back when Hulu would play the same ad 500 times, I didn't mind ads. I didn't mind boring ads, but the same ad 500 times for 3 months gave me a special kind of hate for that product. The truly baffling thing is that Hulu has the perfect set of information to advertise to specific people based on their individual preferences. They know exactly what kind of stuff you enjoy watching. They know how many episodes of that series you watch. They know what movies you watch. They know how often you binge watch. Hulu should know exactly what kind of things you like. Seems like a no-brainer to then advertise things you may like, right? Wrong! It's another Geico ad for you. The same Geico ad you literally saw 30 seconds ago. The one with the screaming pig. They'll show you the screaming pig ad at least 15 times an hour. Always a stupid screaming pig. This is why I went to Netflix. Maybe Hulu is still showing the stupid screaming pig. Maybe not. I don't care to find out. That's a noise I can live the rest of my life without ever hearing it again. Fuck, set to feel. You know what makes me feel? Hate to feel. BZ.com. That girl and her horribly squeaky voice. Always on ESPN. Went away for a while, but now it's back. I have to use the mute button. BZ, those penny auctions are a total fucking scam anyway. Yeah, the bids only go by 1 cent, but you have to pay for each bid you place. I wouldn't be surprised if bots are the ones bidding 99% of the time, too. They are. I've seen penny auction sites for sale on webmaster forums, and the built-in bots are one of the features. Let's see. From a review of the site. They sell you oxygen in the form of bids. The site looks like a slot machine. Obviously, bots in control of all the auctions. If they let you win after 1 to 40k bids, depending on the promotional big back you bought, trust me, they made 100 times what the item was worth already. They are preying on gambling and shopping addicts. What you don't realize when you start bidding is that each bid costs you 1 to 20 bids each. 7-ish average per bid. 1 equals 7, 1 equals 15, 1 equals 20 each bid. So, even if you fall for the sales pitch, and they will pitch you after your initial purchase for some crazy promo amount of bids, that's some crazy amount of money. The coach had me bid 14,000 bids via booking 22,000 bids at 7 bids each on a pack of batteries to teach me how to use the site. No, he was getting me to use bids so I wouldn't have an argument to fight for my own money with my bank. I got referred off Craigslist. This is a clever scam. I'm not a simple person. I knew he was selling me, but it was sold as a home-based business to generate money, so I went with it. Don't make my mistake. They're making a lot of money taking serious advantage of people. Beware. Just take a few minutes to observe the auctions and make notes of names. They are too lazy to even change the bots' names. Couple of the names I noticed. Rogular, Invert Stomp, Jenny Poo 25, I Was Here First. I'm not going to read all those. These names stood out due to the sheer number of auto BZ booked bids. No person in the right mind would bid these amounts on every auction. Paying 100 times outright, if so, just playing in your dumb scam. I should have researched first. I'm not a bot. I will drive my car off a cliff before I donate it to Cars for Kids. Any of those mobile ads that automatically take me to the App Store. No, fuck you. I'm not buying your app or whatever the hell you're selling. Thanks for wasting 10 seconds of my life, asshole. And the X is too small. I've been on some sites where the X takes you to the App Store. It's fucking bullshit. The one for TripAdvisor, I think. The one that says book, book, book in a weird voice. I hear it in my nightmares. The General Insurance. Those ads are the fucking worst. I was shocked to learn that was a national campaign. Yeah, it seems like a low-budget ad. My brother's car was told by a guy with the General for insurance. This was pretty much how it went. Game of War. I know it's a freemium app, but those ads pop up everywhere and make you do a tutorial. For all the commercials I see advertising Game of War, I don't actually know anyone who plays it. Game of War is absolute proof that the product doesn't need to be any fucking good as long as you pour millions of dollars into advertising for it. But titties. Kate Upton all day. Watching Mariah Carey try to act is just painful. Let's see. It's not a commercial, but a radio ad for this jewelry store called Spence Diamonds. It makes me want to swerve into oncoming traffic. Wow! I controlled F this as soon as I saw this thread. It's so annoying. I can't stand his voice and the sound he makes. And they try to make it their fucking thing, like, we're the guys with the bad ads but great diamonds. Look guys, no one is ever going to fucking go to your store if your ads make people want to drive off a bridge no matter how good your product is. Actually, I kind of want to read this. This is about the Game of War one from a thread earlier. Oh man, fuck that game. Almost cost me my relationship. My fiance, girl, used to play Trivia Crack, which had so many Game of War ads it was insane. She accidentally clicked one day and decided to download it. She was hooked. It wasn't too bad at first, but over time it became an absolute obsession. She ended up becoming very powerful, but got raided or attacked or something without a shield up and lost all her power. Up to this point, she had never spent money on the game. A week or so later, her credit card statement came in the mail, and I saw a $100 Google Play charge. I was livid. She was in a lot of credit card debt we were trying to climb out of. I talked to her about it, and she apologized, but said she hated being so weak in the game. She was also playing 11 to 12 hours a day, 8 hours at work, 5 to 6 hours of sleep, and Game of War. I was burned out having to do everything around the house. She withdrew, got distant, and never wanted to spend time together, and despite multiple pleas that the game was hurting us, she didn't believe it. Then I noticed when she walked the dog at night, she'd be gone for 45 minutes or so. For someone who was scared of everything, even closing my eyes during Walking Dead, this was odd. Even closing eyes during Walking Dead. I knew she had a group chat with her Alliance members, so I just flat out asked one day, "Are you maybe more than friends with someone you met in this game?" She initially lied, but broke down and said she had a crush and sent private, flirty messages to some guy in Michigan. She finally saw that it was going to do to us. Her account had so much power, she ended up selling it for $500 and hasn't played since. We're in a really good place now, but honestly, fuck that game. Well, I mean, it's not really the game's fault. It's more she has an addictive personality. Same thing probably would happen if she started playing WoW or something. It's not a commercial, but a radio. Oh, I read that one. Nationwide can suck my balls. Just saying your comment. It checks out. Nationwide can suck my balls. Not a product exactly, but I've never gotten education connection because fuck those commercials. I have those songs stuck in my head constantly. Aren't most of those colleges fake anyway? Probably, but even if they weren't, I would never use it. Probably like Phoenix, that are the for-profit sketchy schools that are under fire. The actors get paid, sure, but man, that's just cheesy. Liberal mutual insurance. The recent campaign features smug New Yorkers telling you how traditional insurance can screw you when you wreck your new car. Then they suggest that having Liberty Mutual would avoid any of that heartache. The commercial ends without explaining any of the how. Is that the one where the person narrates my car accident experience to me even though it never happened to me, and uses phrases like hello and poster child? I don't know. There is this car spokesman that does advertising for a bunch of dealerships in Buffalo and something area. I hate that guy and his catchphrase. It's huge. When I needed a car, I drove to the dealerships furthest away to avoid the one he advertises for. To include example, there is around 4 or 5 different ones airing right now. I can't really click on this without getting this video flagged, so I'm not going to click on any of these links. 1877 Cars for Kids. CARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. Please make it stop. Trivigo. Can't stand the guy in his stupid face with his stupid voice and his stupid partially unbuttoned shirt. O'Reilly Auto Parts. I have heard that ad more than any person should. O'Reilly. J.G. Wentworth. If I'm ever so frustrated as to become the recipient of a structured settlement or an annuity, I am not paying these fucks to take their cut of it because I want it all at once. My friend did that. He had a $90K settlement from when he turned 30, and he sold it to them for like $18K, I believe. Such a stupid deal. Wow. That's very stupid. Come back and update me how much he will mention this when he turns 30 and no $90K. But it's my money and I want it now. Let's see. Daft Kings, FanDuel, etc. They have overwhelmed me and I can't take it anymore. Yeah, but Scott from Illinois won over $600,000 and you could too. And Jeff from Kansas has won $200,000 and he only paid $35. And Tom from Ohio is in the alley back sucking dick for coke because he lost everything. Enter promo code SPOON. That Lipton Sparkle iced tea. The song like tiny buttholes instead of tiny bubbles. Tiny buttholes all the time. It makes me feel happy. I have never seen an episode of 24 because before the show was aired, they constantly aired an ad that was 27 seconds of phones ringing, followed by 3 seconds of Kiefer saying, "Hello, Mr. President." That fucking commercial drove me insane. That's not a Buick. DealDash.com. The ladies look and sound creepy. Shane Co. Cars for Kids. Nationwide insurance. Open Monday through Friday till 8. Saturday and Sunday till 5. Online at shaneco.com. Oh, I have heard the Shane Co. one before. Now you have a friend in the diamond business. Oh, they play on the radio too, I think. I haven't listened to the radio or watched TV in so long that I don't really know most of these ads. Only ads I see are from like YouTube, and when I watch Hulu on Wednesdays or whenever South Park comes out. Whew, chicken parm, you taste so good. Cars for Kids. Came here to say this. That song will never leave my brain. It's also a Ponzi scheme. Massive money laundering Ponzi scheme ensnares Cars for Kids. Sonic. Why are you 100 miles away and taunting me? GoDaddy. I remember the early ads where they got a bunch of hot girls to appear. I legit thought they were advertising a porn site. I guess why I stopped caring about them. They used to have that gimmick where they would show a provocative commercial that would cut out halfway through and say, for the rest of the scene, go to GoDaddy.com. I went to the website. 13-year-old me was pissed. Don't they just sell like website domains or something? 13-year-old me never went because I was too busy looking at actual porn. Were they just shitty softcore shit? Not even. The suggested part of TV would always be a setup for a crappy joke that's shoehorned in the website. Huh, I kind of want to see one of those now. Mucinex. Back when they personified snot balls, and then as the kids cough, they start swirling around inside the kid's stomach/lungs. It's 7 at night. People are trying to eat, goddammit. I will never use Daft Kings or FanDuel for ruining my Sundays. Daft Kings. Leave me the fuck alone. This guy's trying to sell, probably bookshelves or something. I forgive the idiot for the video because it created an awesome parody. 47 Lamborghinis. Wait, what's this? Here, my garage just bought this new Lamborghini here. Probably bookshelves or something. KFC commercials literally hurt their popularity. What? KFC equals good. Daryl Hammond equals great. Put them both together and I'll never eat there again. Just awful. Maybe that's why they got Norm Macdonald to take his place. Wait, what KFC commercials? I am the real Colonel Sanders, and pay me $5 will fill up this real bucket of shit. I haven't been to KFC in a while. I wonder if they still have those chicken sandwiches. This is pretty good. Progressive Insurance. Bundle B coming was not worth it. Fuckface. Tricks, Lucky Charms, and basically any commercial with kids telling adults they can't have it. Fuck you, adults invented and made this shit. They can enjoy it too when they want to. But don't they win if you don't buy it? Silly rabbit, adults have money to buy tricks, kids don't. And that poor rabbit, those asshole kids can't share. I've never even made sense to me as a kid. Why do I want to root for a bunch of kids fucking kids over the Tricks bunny? Because I also happen to be a kid and not a bunny? Fuck that, I know the Tricks bunny, I don't recognize him. I don't know all these stupid little kids, they can go fuck themselves. Worst yet, at least one of them, the rabbit dressed up as a kid and went to a grocery store, paid cash for it before the kids took it away from him. Never once saw the kids spending their allowance on it. Either their parents are buying it or perhaps they're just mugging rabbits. Game of war. Whatever that guy with the Lamborghini is selling, you're just jealous he has more heels in his Hollywood account than you. Wendy's commercials really piss me off. They are not funny or interesting or innovative at all. It's just this stupid red-haired girl making a cute pun a first grader could come up with. I fucking hate it. The most annoying ones are where she's with a group of people doing something completely not Wendy's related and somehow makes it Wendy's related. Hey Joy, what movie should we watch? How about instead let's go to Wendy's and get the new beef burger supreme, but teleports to Wendy's. There, that's a wrap. Collective groans along with confusion and fear over her friend's teleportation powers. Something about her is so smug, smarmy, and fake to me. I can't stand her. The worst. That hashtag one was the worst. 6 seconds flat. Definitely not the memer one. She sells better than Real Wendy did, though. Real Wendy was a disaster. That's because she was fat. People want jack off to thin him. People want to jack off to thin people. Holy fuck, I didn't think I would get so many upvotes. Thank you, kind strangers. Oh my god, don't thank people for upvotes. I also don't want to see what happens when you're raised on Wendy's. Take credit, but here it goes. Oh yeah, that's Real Wendy's, and that's the girl they used to promote the commercials. I remember Wendy's commercials. I never thought they were that bad. I love redheads, though, so that's probably why I didn't notice. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but seriously, what the fuck is going on here? You know, I said I wouldn't click on any of these because I don't want to get flagged. Which means I shouldn't. Coors, their advertising campaign focuses on their beer being cold. Any beer can be cold. If you developed a can which can cool the beer faster than the competitors, please get back to me. www.199ride.com, a used car place that seems so sketchy. They are only a local business and they advertise mostly on the radio. Their commercials have this guy that shouts woo a lot and it's beyond annoying. I will never buy a car from them and I usually change the station when I hear this ad. Oh, that reminds me. It has nothing to do with this, but actually it kind of does. My father-in-law has his own business where he sells cars that he buys off Craigslist, fixes them up, and then resells them. And he makes decent money from that. And, whatchamacallit, I don't remember when, but I told him about how I make most of my money from YouTube is through top 10 videos. So he posted one of his cars on Craigslist saying, top 10 reasons you should buy this car. And he told me he got more replies from that than he ever had from any of his listings before. And I was like, telling you, the people love their list videos. And the person he sold it to, he asked the person about the ad, and she's like, oh, I really liked how you put the reasons you should buy the car in it. I thought that was really neat and unique. That has nothing to do with this, but it kind of does, because he also sells used cars. But I thought that was funny. People love their list videos. Jared Jewelry. Oh, he went to Jared. Not a product, but I hate Olive Garden commercials. This one in particular. Olive Garden, where the only utensils the kitchen needs is a pair of scissors. Olive Garden. When you're here, why are you here? You do the math. I'm gonna do the Alfredo. Fuck you. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the... Just read the product descriptions on Amazon. Head on is one of the safest medications available on the market today. They can be used by anyone as often as needed. There is no dosage restrictions or health risk associated with use. See drug facts on product package. Yeah, it's safe because it doesn't do shit. Are you sure you're applying it directly to the forehead? So the reason they have the head-on commercial like that is because it doesn't actually do anything and they're not allowed to lie on air. But if all they're telling you to do is how to use it over and over, then they're not technically lying or saying that it does anything. They're just saying you use head-on and apply directly to the forehead. And it's your own fault if you decide that it actually does anything. It does trigger the placebo effect, though, which can, work fine. Placebos are really good for whatever you would need head-on for. And then there are ads that mock their own ads. I had the opposite idea. I don't know what it does, but I want it because of the advert. And I don't even know that it was a real advert. The advert was silly, and it was about some medicine, which you never see in the UK. Forgot you could actually advertise these things in the UK. I don't know what it does, but it doesn't do anything. You can't get sued for false advertising if you don't claim it does anything. Yep. Not a product, but I just wanted to point out how terrible and cringy the New Truth commercial is. Like, who the fuck thought they could get this? This is a good idea to use a bunch of memes from 10 years ago. It actually makes me want to smoke more. It's so stupid. Charmin toilet paper. Those bears are disgusting. So good it keeps your underwear clean. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I love Charmin toilet paper. So soft and thick than the other ones. You only need like a couple of ones where you would need, like more from others. Plus they're really big too. Totally worth paying like $3 extra for a pack because they last longer. Just as long as you know that they're thicker pieces of toilet paper than the competing cheaper brands, and that you don't need as many as you would. Whew. Yes, and that particular one with the boys, bears in the basement, and he says something like, "You can wear your underwear 2 days in a row." Then he throws a roll to his friends and says, "You should try it, Skid Mark." No, just no. Teen and preteen boys have enough hygiene issues without telling them not to change their underwear. Regardless of the commercials, Charmin is by far the best toilet paper money can buy. Oh, I love it. Agreed. It's like a feathery blanket for my asshole. Added, I seem the only person who doesn't have a tearing problem with Charmin. You don't scrub a dirty pot with pillows, you scrub it with Scotch Brite. I prefer an abrasive TP for maximum cleanliness. To each his own, but I don't like a bloody asshole. No, Contel Ultra. It's like wiping with a t-shirt. Contel Ultra. Something I should be trying. The 4-pack of Charmin Ultra I bought like a month or 2 ago should be running out soon. Oh, this crap. Oh wait, I've never actually tried this before. Maybe I'll try that next time. Angel Soft is my favorite. It has enough roughness while still being like a fucking quilt. Angel Soft is cheap alternative, but Koch. Arby's. So tired of the dude screaming at me about meat. Arby's, we have the meats. Bum 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 bum. We have the meats. God damn it, people! Don't you know we have the fucking meats? On the opposite end, because of those stupid Swipe Left and It's a Trap commercials for anti-smoking, I want to smoke cigarettes now. God, those commercials are annoying and doing more harm than good. Especially when they play the awful techno music in the background, because herder, we're modern and with the kids herder. Hang on, I need a smoke break. Quizno subs because of these and these. Were those actual commercials or are they satire? If those are real, who the hell thought it was a good idea? That was terrible. Alright, can't really watch that because it's a thing, and my account will get flagged if I play it. What the fuck? Let's hope it doesn't get flagged for that. Oh, shit. Let's mute the sound. We love subs. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, well that's it for this.